how we want to do it. This is a really cool way to work. The thing is that right now we don't actually know when these particles are going to die. Like, they actually go on and live forever. So what we next want to look at is we need to specify a point of death for these particles, so that way then it knows when to assign this end value. So going back into particle flow, I just go and add a delete modifier, add that in, and we can specify this to last for, let's say, 50 frames. We can keep the variation there just to kind of change it up a little bit. I will set my animation range to 50 frames as well, just for the time being, so that way it doesn't get confusing. But this means that I've already put this in at 100, but it means that instead of being at a value of 10 the entire time, by enabling this and setting this to 100, it's going to scale up from a value of 10 at frame 5 when it's birthed, to then scale the particles up to be a value of 100 at the very end. Okay, so all it's doing is it's in linear fashion. It starts out at frame 5 when it's born, it ends roughly around frame 50 or 55, it'll land at a value of 100. Okay, so that should make sense. What we can do now is we can look at the end value roughly being a bit smaller. We could set it to 50 perhaps, or a bit smaller, so whatever we feel is more comfortable for the explosion. Now, by doing that, the particles are scaling up to that value. The thing is, because it's moving in a linear fashion, it's not until it gets to the last frame they begin to become the value that we want them to be. And I will set this to about 60. But the thing is, we actually want this to happen earlier because the particles shoot out really quickly, and it's not till later they slow down. So we want the expansion to happen quick as well. So by clicking on this, we can add in a point just by clicking on it, and we can rise this